What's up guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm unboxing this. The completion of the TCL 10 trifecta. This is the TCL 10 5G UW for ultra wideband. So the cool thing about this one is probably the cheapest mmWave 5G phone you're going to find. So TCL, this is the TCL 10 5G. It is $399. Absolutely insane. So this runs on Verizon's 5G network. Not only just the mid-band, low-band, this is the big boy. It runs on the mmWave. So really cool that they got it down to that price, $399. So if you didn't already know, we have the TCL 10 Pro that came out earlier this year, as well as the TCL 10L, both hitting really good price points, and this one is another one. So this is the completion of that trifecta. So let's take a look at it now. So, oops. I may not have opened it properly there. But anyway, we have our cool box here. So this is a reviewer's box right here. And we have this, the power of 5G for everyone right there. Of course it's backwards, but that's all right. We have the phone right here on top. Really cool there. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Let's see what else we get in here. So in the box, we actually get a spec case. So this is a Presidio Exotech, and this is for the TCL 10 5G. And then we get looks like a cleaning cloth with it. So a TCL cleaning cloth, pretty cool there. All right, so let's unbox this bad boy real quick here. So we have a picture of the phone on the front here. May look familiar. It has a lot of the design elements of the TCL 10L, which that also, again, came out earlier this year. On the side here, we get some specs on the device. So we have a 6.53-inch Full HD Plus display, 2.4 gigahertz octa-core processor, 48 megapixel main sensor, 128 gigs of storage, 6 gigs of RAM, 4500 milliamp hour battery with fast charge, and of course, Qualcomm 5G. So this is the 765G processor in here. And it's really crazy that they got this to this price. Really insane. So what does it come with? We get the phone here, pre-installed, SIM card, SIM ejector tool, fast charge wall adapter, USB Type-C cable, quick reference guide, all that good stuff. On this side, we have nothing. We have display greatness on the top, and then our details on the bottom. So let's open this bad boy up and see how our phone looks. Always fun. And there we have it. And as you can see here, powered by NXT Vision. So of course TCL makes TVs, and they make really good ones at that. So they brought their awesome TV technology to these screens. So your small screen is gonna look as good as a big screen. Really awesome there. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Let's see what else we get in the box. Of course, we get our documentation here. All right, so we get some quick reference guides, all that good stuff here, as well as our SIM eject tool right there. Really nice there. In addition to that, we get a braided USB to USB, USB-C to USB Type A cable, white braided. That's kind of fire. I like that. Really cool. And then in addition to that, we get that fast charger here. So we get TCL branding on there. Not sure how fast the charging is. Putting all that stuff off to the side, let's go ahead and unwrap this and turn it on for the first time. Oh man, that looks so good. So the back of this has this really cool shimmer effect. There we go. Hopefully you can see that there. Kind of reminds me like of iridescent feathers or something like that. Really cool. So of course it is flat, but you have this really intricate, colorful design in there. Super cool. And this definitely looks like the TCL 10L, but you see we have one less camera here. Still have the fingerprint sensor right on the back there, and we have that 3-camera array with 2 flash on the opposite side. Fingerprint sensor right there. And this feels really nice. Feels really nice. So let's go ahead and boot it up for the first time here. And while we're doing that, we'll take a look at what else we get here. So on the front, as you can see, we have a punch hole camera right here on the left-hand side. We have the 6.53-inch display. And we have our SIM card tray right here. Going along the bottom here, we have our speakers, mic, and USB-C port right there. And then we have our volume rocker as well as our power key right there. And on the top, microphone and, of course, a 3.5 millimeter headset jack for all those people that love headphones. All right, so we'll go ahead and set this up and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here is the phone after it has been booted and set up and everything here. So our stock wallpaper is this really nice red kind of flame wire looking kind of thing. So pretty cool there. We do have a little bit of bloatware, which I'll go over in just a second here. So we are running Android 10 on here. Now TCL should be giving an update to Android 11 eventually here. So I'll give you what version we're running on here. I did check for updates, and it looks like we're on the August 1st, 2020 security patch here, but we can see in here all of our details that I've mentioned before. So we do have the 3 cameras and the front camera. So it looks like we have 16 megapixel front camera, 48 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel and 5 megapixel camera on the back. We have a Snapdragon 765G, and you may have heard of that processor if you've heard of the Pixel 5, if you've heard of the LG Velvet. Those share the same exact processor. However, again, this phone is much less. So it is $399 versus $599 and $699, I believe, for those two. So we do have a 1080p display here, 1080 by 2340, 128 gigs of storage, Android 10 again, 4500 milliamp hour battery, so pretty good there, and hopefully should handle the mmWave 5G modem that is in here. And again, 6 gigs of RAM as well. So really nice there. If we want to check out our storage here, we can do that real quick also. So now I've added only 2 apps. So out of all the bloatware and everything that's on here, 34.98 gigs are used. And we are going to check and see if we can remove that stuff. So one thing with the TCL phones is we have a light TCL launcher on here. And what you can see here is they have this kind of interesting sorting method that they have here. So they have it sorted by Verizon, communication, media, all that good stuff here. You can just go up here to the top here and organize it the way you want. So it's organized by category by default, but you can organize it by name, which organize by name or label or whatever you want to use on here. So you have a couple of options to use there to sort, but by name I think is a traditional sorting there. So at the top we do have a recent apps menu, which is nice. So you can show the recent apps you've used, which is cool here. Now, right at front and center, you can see some of this bloatware that's included in here. And not really a fan of bloatware, but we have Apple Music preloaded, which actually made me laugh because I was surprised to see an Apple app preloaded on another phone. We have our Google Assistant, calculator, calendar, call filter from Verizon, camera, Candy Crush Saga, Candy Crush Soda, Cloud from Verizon, Digital Secure from Verizon, Disney Plus. We have Final Fantasy. We have Yahoo Finance, we have Harry Potter Puzzles, June's Journey, Verizon's messaging app, My Verizon, Netflix, Pluto TV, Pop Slots, Scrabble Go, Smart Family from Verizon, Yahoo Sports, Toy Blast, Wish, Yahoo Mail, Yahoo News, and it looks like that's about it. But good God, there's a lot of stuff. So I downloaded Twitter and Speed Test, so those aren't part of it. But let's see if we can remove these. That'll be nice. So we can remove Wish, which is good. Now let's see, can we remove Netflix? We can remove Netflix. Pretty cool there. Now, I think this is an HDR capable phone, so you can watch things in HDR, which is nice. Okay, we can uninstall these. So it looks like a lot of these we can uninstall. So that is a good thing. Can we uninstall Apple Music? Info, uninstall. All right. So it looks like we can uninstall the majority of this. I'm guessing the Verizon apps, probably not. No, we can only disable them. Let's try the cloud one. Disable. Yeah, so it looks like the Verizon ones you can get rid of, but most of these other ones, it looks like you can uninstall, which is nice. So you'll get some of that storage space back. So you do get 128 gigs on this, which is great. Now, from the testing I've done so far with this, I have only gotten very limited 5G. Surprisingly here, I actually get 5G by my house, but I drove across town and I checked on the way and I only got LTE. So maybe it's preferring to use 4G because it knows it has a better connection, but the speed tests I've taken so far, it's been very mixed. So just to show you here, this was my best 4G LTE speed test, So this was actually near one of our big malls, and that was really impressive. And this was my best 5G test, and this was over by my house. So this one, 61 down, 15 up. That was the best I got there. Now this was the first test I did on 5G, which was 1.98 down and 8.83 up. And mind you, I don't have mmWave where I live. I only have the low band and mid band, so nothing crazy special there. So I am actually going to test this a little bit further over the weekend. I am driving down to Orlando this weekend, so I definitely want to see if we can get some good speed tests on this. I'm definitely wanting to test this out. I have taken some shots with this already, some pictures, and also really impressed with it. So far, my first impressions of this phone are very good. I really, really like it. You have a big battery, you have a great processor, you have great cameras on here, and I'm going to continue to test it, and I'll keep you updated when I do my full review. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and first impressions of the TCL 10 5G. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.